Understanding the mind of a comedian might baffle folks not in the trade, a spouse or a partner, say, in another line of work. And that's precisely what makes my next couple so fascinating. They are both stand-up comics.
Marriage is about give and take.
That's true, because she gives me crap and I have to take it. Those are the rules.
Each of them has a long list of credits. She was a finalist on NBC's Last Comic Standing, and he was a runner-up on America's Got Talent. Please welcome Tom Cotter and Kerri Louise. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Grover.
Oh, my pleasure. Is this going to be a version of Too Funny, which I know is a show that you did on the Women's Entertainment Network, or WE Network?
Yes, and that was amazing. It was unbelievably emasculating for me because we were literally brought to you by feminine products. So it was very hurtful.
Yeah. Now, how did this happen? I mean, I think you were both working in the Boston comedy club scene, right? I got that right?
That's correct. We used to bump into each other at comedy clubs, and I always found her attractive, but she had a rule that she wasn't going to date any other comics. And then we both got invited to do a ski resort gig up in the mountains of New Hampshire. And
back then, they would pay us in ski tickets,
Yeah.
So we had to go skiing.
Right, whether you liked it or not.
Right, so we were skiing together, and I started flirting with him, and I can't believe I was flirting with him. I'm like, my New Year's resolution was no more comics, and every time we went on the chairlift, I said, Tom, put your tongue on the side of the chairlift just to see what happens. He's like, I'm not doing it, and every time, we must have went up like 50 times, and every time I would say it, and every time he would say no. And we enjoyed each other's company so much, we decided not to go home and go to the movies. And
Right.
that movie that night, which we have never seen before, was called Dumb and Dumber.
it was a Peter Farrelly film with, you know the movie.
So
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, yeah.
And during the film, they went on a ski date, this couple, and he put his tongue exactly on the side of the chairlift when I was telling Tom to put his tongue there, and it got stuck. And we're laughing. Everyone's dying in the theater, but Tom and I were totally laughing because we had just done that all day. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's a sign. I have to date this guy. Plus, he paid for my gas to get home.
Oh, wow. Are you sure you're a comedian?
Yeah. Very, very debonair of me to buy her gas.
It is. And yet, you share comedy, but you are interestingly different. Like, Kerri, you're kind of like every woman.
Kohl's Cash is the love-hate thing because you get that Kohl's Cash. Have you ever had that expire in your wallet? Oh, my God. You hate yourself for a month.
Right? That's how I would
Yeah.
quote every woman. And Tom, you're not.
Thank God.
I'm not like every woman. You're absolutely right.
No, I would put you're kind of a conglomeration of like a Johnny Carson, Stephen Wright, and Don Adams.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know
take
if even that makes
Sure.
sense, but yeah, three fabulous comedians. But
Fan of all three of them, so thank you very much, and I'm honored that you made that comparison. Yeah, well, you know what? We're both different styles too. Her style of comedy
Yes.
is story form, and it's
Right.
very engaging from start to finish. And I'm more of an ADD, so I'm a one-liner guy. And so when we mix it together to do a comedy team thing, it's really mixing two styles, and it's a challenge for us, but we love doing it.
But we never go to bed angry. We never go to bed
That's
mad.
true. We would much rather stay awake and plot our revenge. That's how we handle it.
I was telling someone else, I said, I wonder if they like, when they have an argument, which I would think inevitably that happens, is it like, do you stop in the middle and say, that, you know, I could use that. No, wait a minute, I could use that. How does that
We do
work?
that during arguments,
Yeah.
and even sometimes we'll be intimate, and he'll think of a joke, and then that ends it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? So we do it all the time.
We do that. We hosey our joke. Like if we're out to dinner with another couple and they say something that we think could be, you know, the premise of a bit, I'll say, that's mine. Or she'll say, no, I get it, because they're closer friends to mine. And that begets an argument. We're arguing over who gets the bit. But sometimes that bit becomes part of our team thing, so it works out wonderfully.
People always ask us, oh, you're together and you're both comics. You must laugh all the time in your house.
Oh, right.
And I usually say, you know what, we're a married couple. We've been married for years. We hate each other just like everybody else.
There's laughter in our house. It's usually in the bedroom. It's her pointing, and I don't like it. But yes, we do have some laughter.
Tom, when I saw your performance on America's Got Talent, when you challenged Howie Mandel to give you a subject and you'll tell jokes on it, I mean, it's pretty gutsy.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my gosh. College, I never went. Tell me about it.
College for me was the best 28 semesters of my entire life. I don't want to brag. I went to Columbia. I worked for a drug cartel. Then I went to community college, and
I had the whole summer to rehearse that. Howard Stern smelled something fishy, so he picked another topic.
Yes.
And then I got a couple extra minutes, which on that show is everything because you only get 90 seconds. So it actually worked out in my favor, and it was I was lucky I did it. It was a gamble, but it worked out pretty well.
And then, Kerri, you went to Vegas for Last Comic Standing.
We're new parents of twin baby boys. Yeah, I'm trying to be a good mom. I'm getting all the books. They're sleeping through the night. Well, I don't know if they are, but I am.
My twins were 2 at the time, and so I had to bring my mom to babysit so Tom could go to the show.
And now, talking about working together, you know, is it like the Burns and Allen of the 21st century? Is that, you know, the
We
famous...
would never put ourselves in that category, but I will tell you that there is a need for it because there was Nichols and May, Burns and Allen,
Right.
you know, even Desi and Lucy.
Right.
So people do get nostalgic for that. Like your last guest, people got nostalgic for their music. People
Yes.
get nostalgic for that kind of comedy. So in the Catskills, for example, or the Florida condo circuit, they yearn for it. They really want to see a married comedy couple. So we get asked to do it all the time.
So your boys are probably like open an accounting firm or something, right?
Well, they'll be in counseling, clearly, because mom and dad are comics. But no, they seem to be pretty straight-laced. One of them says he may go into comedy. He may dabble in it.
Yeah.
The other 2 haven't committed. And we're going to support them in whatever they do in whatever field they want.
Sort of.
Sort of.
I mean, our retirement plan is for them to have real jobs. So,
So they can
whenever
support
they're
you.
funny, which they are a lot, especially at the dinner table, they are so funny.
Really?
I try not to laugh and encourage it because, you know, we want them to be doctors and lawyers. And
Right.
can we do our shameless plug as well?
Oh,
We
sure,
said we're both
sure, yes.
authors. So
Absolutely.
this
Yep.
is
We have
Tom's
books out.
book.
I'm Bad Dad, and she's Mean Mommy. So, again,
I've read them both. They're
Yes.
hilarious.
So you can find this on Amazon as well.
There you go. Hey, comedy couple. Thank you so much, Tom and Kerri, and good luck. And now that, you know, things are opening up a bit, hey, people can enjoy you live and in person, which
thank
is...
God. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time. So, yeah, we're very happy to have live audiences again. And Grover, such a thrill to be on with you. We've been fans of yours for a while, so thank you so much.
Well,
Thank
thank
you,
you. Thank you. Tom Cotter and Kerri Louise, comedy's quirky and crowd-pleasing couple, either together or solo. Laughter is their calling card.